What's up everyone, my name is Jonathan and today we are doing another Adobe Illustrator tutorial. And if you have watched any of my videos in the past, you know that everything about me is in the description below, so make sure to give me a follow on Instagram or Twitter if that's your thing. Make sure to smash the like button before you leave, and if you have not yet, please consider subscribing if you want more content like this. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's get started. Once you are in Adobe Illustrator, we are going to create a background for this one. So grab your rectangle tool over here on the left hand side, or you can hit M on your keyboard. You can go up here to this corner where it says intersect, click and drag this all the way over to the other corner where it says intersect. We're going to get rid of our stroke, so click on this stroke right here, click this little box with a red line through it, and we're going to just fill our workspace with this artboard by hitting Control-0, and that brings us to, it will fill the workspace with your artboard. And then we are going to go over here to color, and we're just going to pick a different color for the background. Pick something like this color. And now we are going to hit Control-2 because we are done with our background. So hit Control-2, that locks that layer. You can see over here in your layers panel that that layer is now locked. And now we're going to grab your type tool. And I'm just on the Myriad Pro, just a regular font for this tutorial. So now we're going to type the letter W for this tutorial. You can type whatever letter you are working with, or Word. You can do this with a Word as well. Now hit Escape to exit the type tool. While holding Alt and Shift, click and drag this letter up. And then once you have done that, you can, I'm going to center this letter, and I'm going to hit Control-2 to lock that layer as well. Actually, we're going to, before we do that, we're going to change this. I think I'm going to do, whoops. I'm going to change this to white. I think white will look a little better. Might do a gray. Probably do a white. We'll just stick with white. And now we can lock this layer. And then I hit Control-2, so it unlocked the background layer as well. You can lock this by clicking on this little toggle button over here as well. So now we are going to create a rectangle, and this is going to be the same color as the background. And then hit V on your keyboard. And then we're going to rotate this around to something like so. Somewhere is about like this, so you can still see that it's a W, but you wanted to cover it up so. Now click off of that, grab your ellipse tool. You can do that by hitting L on your keyboard. That automatically brings up your ellipse tool, or you can go over here and it will be behind the rectangle tool. Just go down to ellipse tool. So while holding Shift and Alt, you can drag this out. Not too big, but a decent size. And now we're going to go over here to our gradient panel. Click on gradient. And then we're going to just select this white and black gradient. Select radial gradient. And now we're going to reverse these so the black is in the center and the white is on the outside. Double click on the white one. Make it black and then go to 0%. So you want this to be at 0%. And then we are already on our selection tool. So we can move this down over here, and then we can drag this down some so it's flat. Rotate this around so it's similar or the same as the shape that we created. Drag this out some if necessary. And now what we want to do is go to arrange and send backwards. So you can also hit Control left bracket on your keyboard. So Control right bracket brings it forward, Control left bracket sends it backwards. And now you can drag this around so that it creates as big of a slit as you would like. So that's the one side. So that looks good. So now click on the shadow, shift click on the shape, and hit Control C, Control F, and that will duplicate the shape. And now you can click and drag this around so it is, you can hold shift, that way it locks it to the same angle. And then you can drag this up here and place it over the top of the W as well. So that way it gives it this, it's kind of cut out and almost being slid through here. that concludes today's video, and if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, let me know in the comments below. There will also be a comment with the playlist with all of the other letters of the alphabet, so make sure to check that out. If you haven't yet, click the subscribe button that's right here on your screen, and if you want more content like this right now, make sure to click on the link below or click on one of these two links right here. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless, stay safe, and we will see you in the next video.